Johnny! Guess what I just heard? There's a really cool group of 20-somethings getting together on Thursday nights. I just talked to the leader. He said I can invite anyone I want. Yeah. You want to come? Well, hot dog! Uh-huh. Yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 6:45 sharp. All right, see you then.
The importance of reading the Bible is understanding it. The key that Roots swears by is the inductive method. It will provide you tools to help understand how the Bible, written in ancient times, can be applied to modern-day life.
Man, oh man. Reading this thing is hard.
Gosh, is it ever? Do you understand this portion right here, Sam?
Not in the slightest. I got an idea. Let's try this inductive method thing.
Yeah!
Alright, looks like there's 5 phases. Cultural context, observations, ask questions, answer questions, and response.
This looks easy!
The inductive method brings order, cohesiveness, and a heightened understanding to particularly difficult portions of Scripture. Let's look at Phase 1. The cultural context will be provided by the facilitator. It's important to know what the author and readers would have been experiencing at the time, and other relevant information. Phase 2 is looking through the text and noting your observations. The facilitator will be strict about the phase order, so try not to ask questions and keep your comments to declarative sentences.
Do you think they really...
Wait till phase 3, Johnny.
Ouch. Remember, no questions referencing quotes, commentaries, or sermon notes in this phase. It's important to let the word speak for itself, and only to refer back to Scripture that the original audience would have had. The facilitator will be working hard at keeping the group focused and maintaining the pace of the study. Phase 3 calls for all your questions. Have you ever wondered something about the passage you're reading? Remember, the questions you ask should be specifically about what you've just read. No random questions irrelevant to the provided text, and refrain from asking any long, unclear, and/or closed-ended questions.
Hey guys, why is the sky blue?
The group wants to hear everyone's relevant questions and desires to answer them. Writing them down for later reference is greatly encouraged. This will prove helpful when entering the 4th phase. That is when the questions will be answered. Phase 4 is a step in applying your knowledge to assist your friends in answering their questions. When in disagreement with each other over an answer, always refer back to observations from the text. Feed off each other and your insights from the text. This phase is highly interpretive and can get a little controversial. Be prepared to defend what you think. Finally, the 5th phase of the inductive method ends with application and response. The provided text, though written specifically to an ancient audience, still can solicit a response from us modern readers. Participants, along with guidance from the facilitator, should ask and respond to application questions that are profound and thought-provoking. One should be thinking, how can I use what I've learned here in everyday life? Or, how does this apply to me? Everyone should walk away with a little nugget and hopefully be transformed by the new insight and useful application. Remember, it is vitally important that everyone participate in each phase in order for the inductive method to be successful. Now, you may be thinking, why should we use this inductive method? Let us ease your mind. The inductive method is word-centered rather than expert-centered, placing everyone on the same playing field. It also promotes humility and openness before God and others. And the inductive method is an effective way to learn. It is imperative to help everyone feel included and prod anyone who might feel hesitant to share or appears confused. Remember, these 5 phases are here to help make for a good and applicable understanding of Scripture, an understanding that's beneficial for all.